Okay, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is the big news I was talking about. In this package, I have ordered 329 cards plus some more that are over here behind me. So that's I think that's a total amount of around 400 cards. Yep, and the most important thing is that that live content will be on the channel, so I'll actually be playing with the real cards this time. And also I have locals in my area, which I never had in the past, which is a very big thing for me. And yeah, let's just dive in. Let's see the cards. Let's open this. So far so good. I have to make sure also to not damage the cards, so that's why I'm going really slow. Come on. Okay. They packed it really well. Yep, here it is. Ooh, I'm excited. There we can get it still here. We get this off. Okay. So here it is. Let me just open this as well. Okay, I'm catching this on the camera, that's great. Okay. Okay, so this is a, what's this like? Oh yeah, I ordered from Card Trader, as you can see. Yep, that's okay, we're good. Yep, here it is, the package. Oh my god, they wrapped it up really well. Oh, finally, Card Trader. Okay, you don't see. Card Trader 0. Let me see it. Okay, so we still have this written. Oh my god. I don't have scissors, I think, over here. Maybe I do. Yep, I do actually have scissors. Yep. Come on. So as I said, we have 300 cards over here. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Are you seeing this? Oh my god. Wait, they even sent me a magic card? Okay, so the first one, oh, sorry, this is my name. We have Mind Control. We are going all over all the cards we just received, by the way. Why is there a random magic card? Doesn't matter. Okay, let me see the next. Oh, hell yeah. Here it is, the Aether, the Heavenly Monarch. Let me just take the camera. Whoa, these cards are pretty. Camera, focus. Maybe it's better if you focus it over here. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Oh shoot. Damn. Okay, so we got Aether and Micon. I already have 2 copies of Mind Control, that's why I only bought 1 copy. Because Mind Control is actually a very underrated card, even in 2025. Okay. I'm so excited, by the way. If you cannot tell, so we have Aether, Minecon. Okay, let me just put the camera back on. Yep. We are good. Let me see. Oh, yes. Call by the Grave. I know it's at 1. But I do really love actually having more copies of Call by in case that it goes to 2 or 3. I don't know. I do know that people would like this card to go, but I don't know. It keeps the hand traps in check, so it's there to stay. Okay, I'm gonna arrange it over here. Oh my god. We have to arrange this so well that everything gets in the frame. So okay, so for now we're doing good. The next card, oh hell yeah. Oh my god, here it is. Dracosac. Oh my god, this is for the Allure Queens. So Allure Queens, the Chaotic Allure Queen summon the Allure Queen, summon Dracosac, and Dracosac will summon 2 level 3 tokens and summon Turbine. Oh my god, oh, this is insane, Oh, shoot. Oh, no, here it is, the boy, Duke of Demise, yo. No, by the way, this was the most expensive card out of all of these because this card randomly is like 4 or 5 euros, by the way, which is a lot. You know, I have just graduated recently, so even 5 euros for me is, you know, a lot. Okay, moving on. Yo, here it is. Parallel fusion. Parallel teleport. So I am thinking about playing the new psychic cards, the mind procedure, and other cards like psychic. What's the name? I already have the copy. It's a level 5 synchro. I think it's called Silent Psychic Magician. It's a level 5, and this is a great card because it's basically another copy of Emergency Teleport. I don't really know if you can see it. Did you see it? Okay, you probably do. Okay, so we have Parallel Teleport, 3 copies. We have the Fiendsmith sequence, yep. And also we will have Triple Engraver and Lacrima. Lacrima was actually so expensive. I think it was the most expensive card. But in comparison to Sequence was very, very cheap. Which was actually very, very unusual because this card is very, very playable even after the moon ban. Yeah. And yeah. Triple Armageddonite. Oh yes. Arma is cheap, but the Grepher was super expensive, so I didn't buy Grepher. Grepher was 5 or 6 euros a copy, so I didn't buy it. I bought Armageddonite, and Armageddonite is still a good card. Okay, I'll arrange it over there. Let me see. Oh, here it is, the Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. Still a insane card. I don't understand why people are not running it, but it's okay. I'll just have it here with me, and if this card ever comes back to playable, I'll play it. I did buy a triple Fusion Destiny and I think Mali and the Denier, so I have the full package, which is great. Moving on, Paxton Kicker. I think 2 is enough. It's a good boss monster for psychics. You can see it, right? Yeah. So the card is really good because it, I think it negates a special summon. Yep. Which is really, really good. Yep. To this. So for now we have these cards. Come on, I need to get to Archfiend, to Necromancer. I even bought Triple Launcher and Triple Reaper, Barrier. Oh. Triple Tactics Talents. Yeah, but this one is, I think it was French, because French was actually the cheapest one. It was, even this one was very, very expensive. It was like €3.50. Come on, man, that was too much. But we have Triple Tactics Talents. I really do like this card, especially if when it got limited, because I didn't really like running it at 3. 2 was it was weird, running it, but at 1 it feels actually very, very good, because if you draw it, sometimes your opponent, I mean most of the times, your opponent will use a hand trap, and then you can either draw a card, take control of the opponent of your opponent's monster, or look at their hand. So really, really good card, and it's justifiable that it went to 1. Moving on, we have the first copy of Infernity Barrier. Oh my god, look at it. Oh my god, when your opponent activates a spell or a trap. Oh, sorry, I'm too excited. If you cannot tell, if your opponent activates a spell or a trap or monster while you control a face-up attack position 30 monster and you have no cards in your hand, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Oh my god, here it is, the barrier. Oh my god, yes. Okay, we have the, oh yes, Psychic Wheeleater. This is for the 3-axis Infernity. So Infernity now, especially with Buyo, 3-axis is so much better now, because we have Buyo, we have Tour Guide, we have Psychic Wheeleater, we have 3 Jackal, and 3 what's the name, Tsuchinoko. So we do have a lot of level 3 extenders and starters. So I needed to buy this card, and also it was actually very, very cheap. Yeah, you're going over there. Barrier is going over here, because every Infernity is going over the separate sections. Of course, I bought Rhoda. Yeah, it's insane that I didn't even have Rhoda, by the way. But finally, I got some money to actually buy all of these cards. This was actually very, very expensive, but it will be worth it, because this will present a lot of content for the 2026. So stay excited, I guess. Rota. Let's see the next one. Oh yeah. Typhon. Sky Crisis. Oh my god, yes, I needed this card, because this card, even though people are saying that this card is even if you summon it, it's a lose-lose card, but sometimes in a simplified game state you really need that card that just spins a card and it doesn't target. So Typhon is, in my opinion, a really, really good card, but the restriction was very, very big. They could have went with Typhon without the restriction, but I digress. Let's go forward. Okay, we got the Baphomet, the King of Phantom Beasts. I just bought 1 copy because I didn't buy the Chimera cards. So yeah, just 1 copy. This is still playable even without Chimera cards, because it requires Beast, Fiend, or Illusion monsters, so you can summon this with what's its name, the Cross Ship, because Cross Ship is a beast. I'm putting it over here. Let's go. Oh, yes. Here it is, the Infernity, one of Infernity Mirage. I think I bought 3. I bought the gold rare because, I mean, it's okay, and it looks so shiny. Oh my god, look at this. Can you see it? Whoa, that's great. Oh my god. Oh my, yo, hey, yeah. My god, duration. This is the new card, I think, and this card is actually pretty broken, even in punks, or let me just adjust the lightning. Is it good? Okay, so this card is still really broken in punks. In even this can be used with Infernity because it requires, it's generic, it's a level 11 synchro, so that's why I bought it. It's a really good card. Moving on. Our enemy, triple Ash Blossom. I needed to buy it because even if Infernity doesn't play any hand traps, I still opted to buy Ash Blossom. I think I did even bought Veilers, Ghost Ogres, of course. Ghost Ogres are good for the psychics, but Ash Blossom is really important. I also bought Infinite Impermanence. We'll see it shortly. Okay, so we have the Madam Spider. You can see it, right? Yep. Oh my god. By the way, look at how many cards we actually have to go through. That's good. Madam Spider. Okay, we have, yeah, here it is, the Triple Danger Nessie. So now, I think I bought 3 Nessie, 3 Jackalope, 3 Tsuchinoko. I don't know if I bought Mothman, but I did buy the most important ones. So yeah, Danger Nessie at 3. Yeah, it's still a good card. Yeah, I bought a Access Code Talker, but it's French, I think. Yeah, Access Code Bavard. Still, it's an access code, and yeah, finally I have a card to OTK with. You see, oh, we have one of the monarchs. So we have Eidos, we had Aether. Yeah, I think I already pulled one Eidos, by the way. So one more Eidos is waiting for us. So one Eidos. You see, what is this? Yeah, this is Pantheism of the Monarchs. It's in French, I think, yeah. Or is it in French? Pantheism of the Monarchy. Maybe this is Italian, I don't know. But anyway, we have triple Pantheism, which is important. We're already losing some space. Okay, this is gonna be a very big problem, but let's continue. Okay, I bought Dark Hole because Dark Hole is still very underrated. Maybe this format is not that great, but still a good card, and it's at 3, and it's a good going second card. Yeah, it's good. Follow up. Yo, here it is. I bought triple Foolish Burial. Adjusted by the way, let me see. Okay, so I know that it's limited, but I bought 3. So if my friends at the locals, yeah, it's crazy that I have locals now in my town. So if they want a Foolish Burial, they'll have to trade a very strong card, because Foolish Burial Even though it has been a very old card, it's still broken as ever, and one of the most, how can I say, one of the strongest cards ever in my opinion, because it sends every single monster in the from the deck to the graveyard. Yeah, Foolish Burial. Wow, insane. Put the Foolish. You see, okay, here are 2 Erebus. You only need 2 Erebus. You need the triple Aether, you need triple Eidos, but you don't really need triple Aether. So, and also Aether really works well with Foolish Burial. Yep. Moving on. Yeah, here it is, the Aerial Eater. Here it is, oh my god. By the way, I have bought, you can see, we'll have a lot of decks for Infernity, which is gonna be very insane, and Aerial Eater is one of the most important cards for Infernity, because it sends any fiend from the deck. So we're gonna put it over here. Come on, where is Archfiend? Here it is, the Wagon. Wagon is the Field Spell Searcher. I think I bought 1 copy of Field Spell, or 3 copies, I don't really remember, because I have ordered these cards more than a month ago, so don't be, so I tend to forget some things, so we're just gonna put 1 wagon. 1 wagon is more than enough. Of course, the Monarch's Master Plan. This is actually a very broken card, because this sends any Monarch spell from the deck to the graveyard. So you can send Pantheism, and then banish Pantheism to add any to reveal 3 copies of a Monarch spell, and then your opponent adds 1. So yeah, this is really good. Okay, we're losing space, but okay, we got Buyo. I already had 2 copies of Buyo, so now we have 3 copies. Proxy of Magician. Yes. Oh my god, Proxy is so broken. I hope that you can see this card. Yeah, this card is gonna be used a lot, especially by Infernity, because it's Proxy of Magician. By the way, Proxy of Magician is really good for the Death Gunman, a new Infernity monster that we just got recently. So another good target for Proxy of Magician, which is great. We have the Amazing Dragon. Oh my god, and with the seal, I don't know if you can see. Oh wow, that's pretty. So Amazing Dragon, you only need just 1 copy. Damn, this card is broken. And here are the 2 copies of Gen Dragon Drive. So, and it's also has the seal, which you can see. So Jam Dragon Drive can add any level 3 or lower punk. So it can add Mind Procedure, it can add what's its name, the Psychic Wheel Leader, it can add any punk, of course, because they are all psychics. It can add Ghost Ogre. Great. Moving on. Yeah, we have the Deer Note. You only need 1 copy, that's why I'm playing it to 1. Oh yes, here it is, the 2nd copy of Infernity Barrier. I bought 3 copies of Barrier and 3 copies of Break, so I'm expecting 3 copies of each. I didn't buy Suppression because I already have Suppression, and here it is, the Patriarch. It is in in Italian, I think, yeah. But it doesn't matter because this is just a searchable, what do you call it, searchable bubble man. Okay, so far so good. And here it is, the one copy of Stygian 3 Patrol. I ordered 3 copies of Stygian, so this is one of them. So now it's a Nightmare Phoenix, just a generic Spell and Trap pop, and it's also still Nightmare Phoenix, still really good, especially with the, how do you say, with Zelantis. Here it is, another Stygian. That's the second one. Let me see here. What's this? Okay, so this is Jam Fever. So Jam Fever is broken because now you can just slap Jam Fever on top of Jam Dragon Drive or the Fusion Punk, and this protects you from Nibiru. So the card is really good. And by the way, when I finish with all of these cards, I do have my own sleeves. I bought them earlier. And here is the triple Ghost Ogre. Ghost Ogre is really good with psychics because you can summon it from E-Tel, you can add it from Jam Dragon Drive. So yeah, this card is really good. I don't think it's good in this meta, but you can quote me on that. But still a really solid card. Moving on. Okay. And here it is. 2 copies of Engraver. Yo, here it is. Yo, my boy. Here it is, my boy. Engraver. Look at this beauty. Oh my god. I'm probably butchering this so you cannot really see the full quality, but oh my god. Damn, this card's pretty. Moving on, we have the Danger Tsuchinoko. Here it is. Oh, it's pretty. Yo. 2 more are awaiting. Let's continue. I bought also the Phantom Knights of Rusty Bardish, even though I didn't buy the other card, Phantom Knight cards, the Torn Scales and other cards, because I just wanted to have this. I just want to have an option to summon Bardish and play a mini engine. I don't... Wait, but I didn't buy Phantom Knights. It doesn't matter. It's good that I have this card because this card was banned in the past. So yeah, I'm really happy that I got this card, and it was actually very cheap, which is great. Moving on. Okay, so we have the Super Producer. I didn't buy the Lord King Yama, but this card is still really good because it can place Bisector Pendulum Scales from your deck. I think I did a video on this card, and this card proved to be actually very strong because it can pop the Wild Hope, and Wild Hope can add your mixing scale. So yeah. Oh, I even bought Majesty Fiend because we do like to beat degenerates sometimes. Yeah, I even bought 3 copies of this, I think, because it's also searchable by what's the name, Return of the Monarchs. Yeah, because it has 2400 and 1000 defense. And here is the 3rd copy of Engraver. Yeah, so I have triple copies of Finsmith Engraver. Wow. Yeah, triple Engraver. By the way, I bought Lacrima. Lacrima was actually super expensive. Let me see what this is. Oh yeah, Twin Twisters. Yeah, I even bought this because this is still a very solid card. You especially with Infernity, because Infernity you sometimes want to pitch some bricks from your hand, and it also pops to spell or traps on the field. I bought Mystical Space Typhoon as well, so we have two options. Okay, I'll put it over here. Okay, we don't really have many space left, but we are gonna continue. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love Ray. Yo, Ray. That's pretty. Oh my god, Ray. I didn't buy engages because engages are still they're expensive because of Yummy. But when Yummy gets hit, I hope that engage drops in price to maybe like 3 or 2 or 3 euros so I can buy it. But for the time being, I'm just buying Ray, and I think I bought Kagari, and I already have drones. Here it is. I'm not gonna say its name. Say the line. No. Return of the Reaper. Here it is. 3 copies at last. God. Look at how pretty this card is. Super shiny. Wow. So we have Barrier, Triple Reaper, we have Paranoia, Patriarch, and 1 Mirage. We need a lot more cards. Okay, Stygian. We have Triple Stygian over here. I'll put it over here. Okay, we're moving on. 1 Pearl Rhino. I think I bought 3 copies of Pearl Rhino, plus Sharon and other Tearlament cards, because I still really do love those cards, and they're still actually really good. Yeah, especially Sharon. Sharon was very expensive, but wow, it was like €3.50 for just one Sharon to one. That's wild. But we are moving on. Okay, we have Serene Psychic Sorceress. Psychic Sorceress is I already had one, and I wanted to buy 2 more copies because this card is low-key broken, because it can set any teleport, normal or equip from your deck or graveyard, and if it is sent from the field to the graveyard, it can bounce 2 cards. So yeah, this card's amazing. Let me just arrange this a little bit. I have to watch out to not bend those cards. Okay, put them over here. The Infinities are gonna go over there. Okay, here it is, the Crash Ship. Crash Ship is very important because if you summon a Fiend, you summon Archfiend. Yeah. Broken card. Okay, here it is, the 3 copies. Let me see. Yes, here it is. That I bought Into the Void because Upstart was like €5. 5 euros. While this was 20 cents maybe. Even if that, maybe this wasn't even 20 cents. Moving on. Yeah, the brick, the Allure Queen level 7. You still have to run her. And 2 copies of Allure Dance. I already had 2, so that's why I bought. I already had 1, so that's why I bought 2 copies. Okay, this is probably 3 copies. Let's see what this is. Oh, yes, here it is, the Ogre Dance. Ogre Dance is very important because it can search the punks, especially the the what's its name? What's her name? The Zamin and the fusion guy. I think I bought what's the name? Shirakusa. I just bought one copy. Okay, this is also 3 copies. No, it's 2. Okay, here it is, the silent psychic magician. That's great. I already had 1 copy. I really do like to have 3 copies of him and silent serene psychic sorcerers, because they are very good together. Let's see. Oh no, oh yeah, here it is. They put them in all in one package. So we have Shirakusa. I just bought 1. Here it is, the rising carp. God, it's so pretty. Look how shiny it is. And here it is, the jam stream session. So we can search it with where it is, with wagon, and jam stream session is broken because it's basically pot of greed every single turn, and it's also an extender. So it's good to have it at least at 1 copy. Let's see what's this. Oh, my god, look at this beauty. Crystron Hulky Vibrex. I know this card is banned, but I had to buy it because I never had a chance to have this card. Buddy. I miss you so much. But I mean, we do have the Hulky Vibrex Prism, but it's not the same as the OG, man. Look at him. Yeah. One of my favorite cards of all time. Yep, side frame driver. I think this one is in German. One domain of the monarchs. I think I bought 3 copies, but good. And here it is, the 2 remaining mirages. Yep, here it is. So now we have double barrier, triple reaper, patriarch, and triple mirage. Wow, this is so pretty. And here it is, the triple danger jackalope. Yep, this card is really strong still, especially with the Chaos Alert Queens, because Chaos Alert Queen discards dark monsters, so it can still trigger Jackalope, and Jackalope can then summon the Nessie. Okay, so you can even summon 2 level 7s in that way, but it's better to run the 1 brick, because you just need any dark to equip to Alert Queen, to Chaos Alert Queen, to summon the level 7. Yep, moving on. We do have a lot of stuff to do. Here it is, the Levier. Levier is still broken as ever. Yep, Levier. Okay, this is a little bit heavier. Let's see what this is. This is Tessera, yes! Oh my god, Tessera is low-key really broken, because if you reveal a monarch spell or trap, it can special summon itself, right? Yeah, and it also gives you a normal summon, and if it is sent to the graveyard, it can summon the idea. What do you say? I don't know. Anyway, we have 3 copies of her. I'll put it over here. Of course, the dark. Look. Second. Here it is, the dark Charmer Gloomy. I bought all 6 Charmers just in case, because those cards are still really broken, and the more you play them, yeah, your deck gets better and more flexible because you just need two monsters with the same attribute, in this case dark, and you can summon any monster from your opponent's graveyard. Yep. Does anyone remember when DP was broken, so they would use dark to revive their DP so they can actually pop DP or stop the effect from DP to revive itself? Yeah. Good times. See, okay, this is malicious. I had to bought triple melee because malicious is still broken, but the problem with malicious nowadays is that there are too many bestials, but they did hit Magnamat, and I don't really know, and they also hit the Druismore, so there are fewer bestials now to contend with, so it's more playable for sure. So triple melee. Moving on, let me see what this is. Okay, so we have the same frame driver. No, it's a gamma, yeah. It's also in German. Just one copy because it's still limited. Let me see what this is. Eidos, yeah. I ordered I think 2 copies of Eidos, so one more missing. Let me see what this is. Okay, so another copy of Sky Striker Ray. Okay, where is Ray now? Here it is. Okay, I'll put her over here. So we have more space. Here, let's see what this is. Okay. Oh my god, bro. Wait, you cannot see it, right? Look at how pretty this card is. Wow, this card is so pretty, man. Wow. And it wasn't even that expensive. I bought 3 copies of it and 3 copies of Enchantress plus Griffin Rider and the equip. I'll put her over here. Okay, and also the Monarch's Erupt. Still a very toxic card. Yep. Moving on, let's see. And here it is. Oh my god, look at how pretty she is. This is probably my top 10 favorite cards of all time because, man, Sharon is everything. Like, look at her. She's so pretty. She's broken as fuck because she's a level 4 that can summon herself. It can send any monster from your hand, and it mills 3 cards. Wow. Look at how pretty she is. Let me just arrange this. Oh my god, you can see it. It's so pretty. Wow. Yeah, here. Oh yeah. It is my boy Saryuya. You only need 1 Saryuya. And some people were talking that this card should be banned, but nah, man, this card it's okay. If you use 4 monsters to draw 4 cards, you are already up ahead, so yeah, it's a high risk, high reward card. So this card cannot really get banned. In my opinion, please don't ban Saryuya. because this card has been surviving since 2018. See what this card is. Okay, this is the Jin. Jin is for the Requiem, because it's a light fiend, which is very important. Let me just adjust the quality. Yeah, I think this is better. Let's see what this card is. Yo, set rotation. Set rotation is still a good card. And yeah, I just bought it because it does have potential to be good in some decks. Now it's not good, but it can be in the future. Here it is, the card destruction. Yep, I just bought one because it's still a really good card, especially in Dark Worlds. You just go +5 with card destruction. Let me see what this is. Ultimaya. Ultimaya is good, especially in Synchro Infernity builds, which I'm absolutely thinking about building some updates to it. Maybe not live like with these cards, but on Ideo Pro, because we just got a new Ultimaya, which is broken. Oh yeah, Trigate Wizard. Yeah, this card has been broken since 2018, I think, and I still do play builds with this card because it's still a Omni Negate. Let me just adjust it so you can see it. So it's still a Omni Negate, as you can see, but it has to be combined with 3 monsters, which is not a problem, especially with Zelantis and allied Code Stalker. Yep. Come on, man, where is Artfiend? And here it is, another copy of Rite of Aramis here. Wow, my eyes have been blessed today. Look at this. Look at how much I have. And triple Rite of Aramis here. Yeah. Now we are waiting for Enchantress, Archfiend, anything. Oh my god. I even bought Branded Fusion because this card is still broken as fuck. And yeah, by the way, just look at how pretty this card is. That's why I bought it. I didn't buy Albazes or Ecclesias. I did buy Cortesia, I think, but I just bought Branded Fusion just because the artwork is so pretty. Oh my god. Yeah. Moving on, the Slifer the Sky Dragon. I even bought the God cards because as a kid I had them all 3, but they were very, very old cards, and they were even cut in half, where Slifer didn't even have this part, I think, of the card, and I still continued to play it. Now I actually have a official Slifer the Sky Dragon. Let me just adjust this. Yep. Here it is, Tearlament's Merle. So we have 2 of them. Let me put them over here. Let's see what this is. Triple Book of... Yo, is that Triple Book of Bloom? Oh my god. By the way, Rank 10 Yu-Gi-Oh! Is from my country. Yeah. And I have seen him in the bus because we were studying at the same college at the time, and I think he was studying psychology and I was studying English literature, and we were talking about the meta. I think that At the time, the meta was the Sky Striker, Orcust, Thunder Dragon, and Salamangreat. So it was a toss format, and we were talking about what are the good decks, what are the bad decks, and so on and so forth. And I still really remember when we talk about Yu-Gi-Oh, because at that time nobody was playing Yu-Gi-Oh, especially in this area, Balkans. But now it's coming alive. We even have a group of Yu-Gi-Oh players. I think it was around 60, which is actually insane to think about. Yep, here it is, Nightmare Cerberus. Pretty. We put it over here. Come on, where is Archfiend, man? Yo, here it is, Kagari. Oh my god, look at how Kagari is pretty. Wow. Let me just adjust the precision. Here it is. Sky Striker Ace Kagari. Wow, she's so pretty. She's even prettier on the card. She's super shiny. Yeah. Wow. Let me just adjust the quality. Yeah, that's good. Come on, man. I also bought the Shizuku, by the way. And here it is, the MST. Still a good card, even in 2025, which is insane to say. But they got their own archetype, Magnificent. And yeah, here it is, the Moon of the Closed Heaven. I do know that this card got banned, but out of just pure respect, I had to buy this card and have it in my collection. Yeah, because I used and abused this card a lot. Yeah. Just adjust this. Okay, that's good. Still no Archfiend or Necromancer. Yo, Arts of Janex. Yo, this is a new Baron default. And maybe even a better version of Baron, because this can be a 6-time monster engage. 6 times. 6. And it's also 3100, which is insane. Let me just adjust this. Yeah. So here it is, Arms of Janex, return 0. It's 3100. So even Blue Eyes cannot get over it. And it can negate monster effects 6 times, which is broken. So yeah, this card probably will get banned in the future, but for now, I'm gonna abuse it. Here it is, the Wandering Griffin Rider. Let me put it over here with right ceramic here. And here it is, the Archfiend Heiress. Archfiend Heiress actually got a lot better. Let me just adjust the quality. It's good, no? Here it is. So now, if this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can add Usurpation, and Usurpation is a E-tally for Infernity Archfiend. Wow. So now I don't even have to run. I don't have to add Archfiend anymore to my hand. I can just add E-tally and summon it straight from my deck, which is broken. I'm gonna put it over here. Just look at it. Just admire the beauty. I'm just gonna okay. Wait, just a little bit more. So Chaos Ruler, yeah. It's a shame that this card is banned, but I mean, it had to be. But yeah, I still do miss him because, man, I really love this card. I'll put it over here. Still didn't get to Archfiend, which is, yeah, okay, Harp, Fairy Duster, one of my all-time favorite cards, especially this artwork because it's super pretty, and that's that it has that how do you say that vibe from old cards, just plain old simple, just a feather duster card. That's pretty. Wow, I have a lot of, okay, so changing. Great, still a good generic card, and look, he's still broken. Moving on. Oh, yep, here it is, the Galaxy Journey. Genesis format taught me that this card is low-key broken because Photon Dragon can add Journey. It's also a quick play, so you can, where is Stygian? Here it is. So if you banish Stygian, you can immediately chain Galaxy Journey to summon that Stygian to the board and summon Archfiend or Necromancer or what have you. So this card is really strong. Yeah, this card's good. Moving on. Crimson Dragon. So that's basically another card, basically Ultimate Zolkin, but so much better because this can summon a lot of cards from the extra deck. I'll put it over here. Okay, we have a lot of cards, as you can see over here. And here it is, the Draco pack. I'll put it over there. Wow, look at this band card. You have to just see how pretty this card is. Wow, Boreal Savage Dragon. Yeah, I missed this card as well because this was broken as all hell with Dragon Link. And to be honest, I hope that this card would return because because Rockets got new support recently, but it didn't come back, unfortunately. So yeah, it's okay. I think I do understand why Konami banned it, but it's not that broken. It's not broken as Baron, because Baron needed to be banned, but this card could come back. To be honest, yeah, it's a fun card. Yeah, I'll put it over here. Okay. Here it is, the Sky Striker Ace Shizuku. So we have Kagari and Shizuku. So Shizuku over there. Still no Archfiend. Oh my god. Okay, we have finished Rhino Warrior. Come on, Archfiend. Okay, Denier for the Malicious and destroy Phoenix Enforcer engine. And here is the area. By the way, where is dark? Here it is. So I have every single what do you say, the charmer. Just adjust the quality. Yeah. So 2 charmers for now. They're super pretty, of course. Let me put them over here and adjust the quality so you can see all the cards. Look at this. Look at how many cards we have and how many is left for me to open. Insane. Yep, Sprite Spring. This card is broken as all hell, and I don't understand why people are not playing it, but it's okay. I'll use it in my own deck, and it's not gonna get banned, which is fantastic. Yep, let me put it over here. Under a Goddess. Another beauty of a card. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. Just link your opponent's monster, link this into Requiem, and then Finsmith Engine comes along. Yeah, broken card and super pretty. Yeah. Let me put it over here. Come on, Archfiend. Okay, so this is Archfiend's Ghastly Glitch. I bought 3 copies because I don't know, maybe sometimes I'll get some Labyrinth cards, and this card is probably the best normal trap because it's searchable by Archfiend Terrors, and it also sends a fiend from the deck. Yep, broken card. Moving on. Another Charmer. So we have 3 now. They're pretty, man. Archfiend Labyrinth. Just to have it. It's not that good as it was in 2014, but still a good card. Yeah. Let me just adjust this over here. Here it is, our first Enchantress. Look at how pretty she is. Water Enchantress of the Temple. Here's the effect. Yeah. Wow. Oh my god. I have to, by the way, I have to sleeve everything from here. And I'm not complaining because finally I have my own cards that I can actually play with. This is actually too much. Here it is, Beatrice. Yeah, she is banned, but she's still super pretty and broken. And will never come back. Yeah, because as long as Finsmith is there, she's not coming back. Here it is, Havness. Let me just put them so we have Merle, Havness, and Sharon all together. Here they are. They are so pretty, and they probably can come back to 3 at least. Sharon and Havness. Havness and Marley, because they are good cards, but Sharon is more generic. Just adjust this quality. Okay, that's great. I'll put them over. I don't even have space anymore. Let them put them over here. Yep, another banned card and another card I absolutely loved and used and abused. This plus Armageddonite. Here it is, Armageddonite. Wow, what a duo was this. Yeah, I really do miss Zolden. Yeah, they definitely should bring her back because yeah, she's a good card, but you just need to use any hand trap on her and you don't have any other place most of the time. Because if you send equip spells, you cannot send more for Armageddonite. Yeah. Let me just put her over here and Armageddonite here. Moving on. Here it is, the Fateful Adventure for the adventure package. Wow, look at this. Look at this beauty. And this was also very expensive, but it was worth it because my god. Oh my god. Wow, this is probably the prettiest card I have ever seen in my entire life. Look at how pretty it is. Wait. Wow. And she's broken. Wow. I'll put her over here. Wow. So many good cards. Here it is, Lina. Another Charmer. So we have 4 of them now. Let me just put them like this. Yeah. So I can know where they are actually. Yeah, that's probably the best thing. Here it is, one of Fusion Destinies. Let me put them over here. Here it is, 2 more Pearl Rhinos. Now where it is Pearl Rhino, by the way. I don't really see it. Oh my god. I mean, understandable because there's a lot of cards over here. Wow. Here it is. Here it is. Let me just put them over here as well. I have to manage my space better, I think. Here it is, another Charmer. Let me put her over here. So we have 5 of them. As you can see, we are only missing. So we have Earth, Wind, we need Fire. So we need Heat type. Okay, put them over here. And yeah, Black Rose, OG. Put her over here. And here it is, Hita. So we have all 6 Charmers in here. Let me just put them over there, because we actually have space over there a little bit. So let's, okay, so they are over here. Yeah. Okay, here is the Teleport Fusion. Teleport Fusion is very important because the Serene Psychic Sorceress can set it immediately and summon the Psychic Fusion. Either the Oracle, here it is, or the other one, I don't really remember the name, but we got Teleport Fusion, which is very important. I'll put it over here. Here it is, the Psychic Minister. I already had 1 copy. I had 2 copies, so I needed 1. Yeah. Here it is, Prototype Psychic Blaster. I had 1 and was missing 2. Now I have 3 copies. This card is low-key broken because it can summon a Psychic from your hand or banished, and it can summon itself from the graveyard. Broken card. Yeah, Psychic's got some actually decent support, which is great. And here it is, the Galaxy Photon Dragon. Where is the, can I even see the what's the name of the card? The Galaxy Journey. Oh god, there's too many cards, by the way. It doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter because I'll find it after sleeving everything up. Okay, moving on. Here it is, the Psychic Ant Punisher, broken. Still no Archfiend or launcher, which makes me actually, wow, I actually seen this beauty. Oh my god, look at Lacrima. Oh my god, this is basically a diamond. Wow, insane. Wow, insane. Wow. Her and SP Little Knight. Who is prettier? Mission Impossible. Yeah, I know. I'll put them over here. Come on, Archfiend. Come on, Necromancer. Come on. Here it is, Unicorn. I'll put it here. I'll put it them cards over here and there. We do have space over here as well, so I'll just put Infinities over here on my laptop. Yeah, by the way, I'm recording, by the way. As you can see, here's my microphone. Here's my laptop for recording. Yep. Let's see, here it is, the Return of the Monarchs. This was actually surprisingly very expensive. It was like €3 for one copy. And you only need one copy. And being this expensive was actually kind of crazy. But you know, I bought it. Life goes. It's okay. Here it is, triple Vanity's Fiend alongside the Majesty's Fiend, but we cannot find it over here now. It doesn't matter. Here it is, the Tenacity. Wow, pretty card. Wow. Let me just put them over here. By the way, look at this. Look at how many cards I have. Yeah, this is actually insane. Plus, here are the Charmers. Yeah, let me put them over here. See what this card is. Oh, yo. Here it is. Fiendsmith's Requiem. Yeah. I cannot believe that I finally got this card. So now we have the full Fiendsmith package. Here it is, Lacrima, Requiem. Here is the engraver. I didn't buy Tract. I bought Fiendsmith Sanct. Yeah. Wow, this is pretty. Triple engraver, Lacrima, Requiem. Arrange them over here. Here is Idea. So Idea is great with, here it is with Tessera. You can see Tessera, I think, over here. Yeah. Come on, Archfiend. Or Launcher, or what are we missing? We are missing Necromancer as well. Here it is, the Shenshin. Great card. Still broken. And it's a Floodgate, I think. Yeah. First copy of Infernity Break. Finally. So now we have 2 barrier and a break. This is maybe the optimal lineup for Infernity Traps, but I do like to buy 3 break and 3 barrier, so if I ever need more breaks, I can play them 1 for 1. Amazing card. Especially for the new Death Gunman, this card is good because it can summon a level 1 monster from your deck. Next up, here it is, the Eidos. I'll put it over here. Let's move on. Here it is, the Stormfort. Oh my god, so pretty. Wow, these Monarch cards, they do like to... They are really, really pretty. Tenacity and Stormfort. Look at how Tenacity... No, the... What's his name? The Stormfort is so pretty, super shiny. Wow. But there's still no Archfiend, Sage, or... Okay, here's the Prime Monarch. Great. Come on, come on. Obelisk. Yeah, all of the cards are coming, but there is no Archfiend. Come on, man. Archfiend Reborn. Come on, Archfiend, Archfiend. Okay, Avenger and Barrier. We got Avenger and the third copy of Infernity Barrier. Look at how pretty Barrier is. Okay, let's put them with Infernities. So now that's triple copies of Barrier, Break, triple Reaper, Patriarch, and now Avenger. Here it is, Avenger. Okay, come on, Archfiend, Launcher, Necromancer. Ow. Oh my god. Here it is. Launcher. Oh my god, yes. Yo. Nah. Look at how pretty this card is. Eternity Launcher. Finally. Yes, yes, yes. Ah, my goodness. And I also bought 3 copies. If Launcher gets semi-limited or unlimited in the future in the TCG, because OCG and Master Duels have Launcher at 3. Oh my god! Look at how pretty it is. Just make it so you can see it clearer. Wow. Come on. Wow, Infernity Launcher, man. Wow. Ah, good times to be alive, I guess. We just adjust this. Is it good? Yeah. Here it is, Launcher. Infernity freaking Launcher. It's crazy that it's still limited, by the way, but hey, it's okay. It will come back in the near future. By the way, Infernities are over here. Now we are missing Necromancer and Archfiend. Here is the Topologic Trisbania. Good card, still. It's good, especially good for banishing all the back row cards. Yo! Triple Infernity General. I bought Triple General because sometimes I like to play one General plus Sage, and sometimes I like to play the General Turbo, where I play Triple General. You do need Greffer for that build, but I bought Triple General. Come on. Beauty, man. Beauty. Oh my god. Look at it. Wow. Void Ogre. That's a honorary Infernity, basically. Come on, could this be Archfiend or Necromancer? No, but it's Infernity Break. So now we have triple Barrier and triple Infernity Break. Yep, triple Break, triple Barrier. We have triple Reaper, triple Hunter, Patriarch, Avenger, triple Mirage, triple General. We almost have full Infernity package. Gold Sark. Good card. I don't know if you can see it. Here it is, Gold Sark. I'll put it over here. Here is the third copy of Effect Failure. I already had two. I bought it from my friend. So I have triple copies of Failure now. Let me just adjust this, by the way, because we really need a lot more space. This, okay. So Valor, by the way, okay. Come on. Yo, Xiamin. Look at how pretty Xiamin is, yo. Wow. Pretty. Come on, Archie. Necromancer. Yo. It's finally. Oh my god. Yeah, I know it's common. Yeah, I think. But this is pretty, man. Infernity Necromancer. Oh my god. Nah, man. This is so pretty. I'm finally seeing a Necromancer. And it's 3 copies. Wow, I'll put it over here, man. This is... Put it like this. Ah, Necromancer. And Paranoia. Paranoia is really good for the Wildcat and Necromancer, because you can tribute off Necromancer to summon the Wildcat, and Paranoia negates the effect of Wildcat. So that means that you can still use Wildcat as a level 3 for Levier, bring back something you banished. So that's really good. See, okay, so this is 2 more copies of Domain. Let me put it over here. I don't know where the first copy of Domain is. And here is the second copy of Enchantress. Wow, let me just arrange this, by the way. Okay, so we have Tier Elements. We have Aramis here. 2 copies of Enchantress. Wandering Griffin Rider and Draco back. So this is the engine. Let me just put them over here. Okay. Moving on. And yeah. This the... Oh my god. She's here. The Bay is here. The Chaos Allure Queen, man. And here is the Allure Queen level 7 and the Allure Dance. And I already have the Allure Dance over here, so I'll also mix everything with these cards. And yeah, and I finally have this package as well. Plus here it is, the Draco sack. And I already have Cherubini because the person who runs the locals in my town is a very big fan of Burning Abyss, and he also watches Farfa, go figure. And he gave me Cherubini for free, which is actually very nice from him. So I'll put here and Chaos Allure Queen package over here. Okay, here it is, the Haggard Lizardos. Put it over there. Okay, so over here next to Xiamin. Come on, Archfiend. Okay, that grass. I still really do like that grass looks greener because it's basically a bomb where you mill 20 cards and you resolve 5 effects, you know. That's especially broken with Tier Elements, of course. Reproducts for the Finsmiths. Come on, Archfiend. Dante. Dante is just a good rank 3 in order to have, because sometimes I like to play milling with Infernities. Eclipse Twins. Broken card. Come on, Archfiend. Winged Dragon of Ra. Here it is, the Obelisk. And Slifer is over here, yeah. I'm trying to not damage my cards. Here is the 3 Egyptian god cards. Wow, oh my god. Wow. Man, I have shivers now. Wow. I put them over here. My god, this is so... here it is. Here is 3 Enchantress, 3 Rite of Emissary, Wandering Griffin Rider, and the 2 bricks. But they're not really bricks, you know. Even if you draw Fateful, it's still not bad. And Draco back is also okay. They can be called soft bricks. And yeah, here it is, the package. Oh, god, so pretty. And also I bought Adolaria. I don't know if you remember that card, where if you control a continuous spell, you can special summon her and send 2 continuous spells from the field to the graveyard to send a level 4. So that really works well with Adventure Package, because they end on 2 continuous spells. So yeah, that's broken. Moving on. Wow, this is insane. And here it is, the most underrated synchro monster in my opinion. Oh, Dark Dimension Soldier. Actually a very broken card, because let's read it together. Let me just adjust it so you can see it. So it requires a tuner and non-tuner. It's a level 5 dark. You can banish 1 card from your hand, any card. Then target one of your banished dark monsters, special summon that monster in face up or face down defense position during the end phase. Inflict that effect doesn't matter, but the what matters is that this can banish for cost. So you can use Archfiend, add Necromancer, for example. Here it is, by the way, Necromancer, and then banish Necromancer to bring back that same Necromancer in defense position. Yeah, this card is really good and very underrated. I'll put it over here. Okay. Wow, man, I have waited a month for this. Look at this. Oh. Here it is, Zeta. Zeta is good for psychics. Unchained Abomination. Good. Man, this is so much stuff. Triple Crossout. I know also that this card is limited as well, but I like to have 3 copies of Kolba and Crossout just in case. Triple Terraforming, the same reasoning, because terraforming is at 1, but I mean I can use this in Genesis at 3, because this is what's it's terraforming is 33 points, I think, something like that. So I can even run 3 copies, but I cannot run more. That's okay. Moving on, here it is, the Mind Procedure. Finally, oh my god, here it is. My boy. Wow, I even remember the video I uploaded in May, I think, where I got like 1,000 views, and it revolved around Mind Procedure, because Mind Procedure is and still is broken, because it can add emergency teleport. And that can summon Xiamin, which is over here. Yo, oh my god, this is so much hype. Okay. If this doesn't get at least 5k views or likes, man, I don't really know, because look at me, what am I doing for you viewers? You actually have a lot to enjoy over here. Yeah, a lot, man. Here is finally, man, finally. I have been worried. Here it is. Infinite impermanence. I'll put it over there. To know there that it is over here. Here is the IDOS. I'll put it where the Monarch's cards are. Here is the Ancient Fairy, OG. And I was actually really sad when this card got hit. But later on I understood why, because it was very broken. You can use both effects in the same turn, but now they have errated the card. I think that you can only use one of the effects, which is actually very good errata. At least that's a rare W from Konami, because while they are errating cards, they tend to actually kill good cards. Here is the Topologic Bomber. Yeah, pretty card. I'll put it over here. Here is the third tour guide. I already had 2, so now I'll have 3 copies. Okay, so this is the Monarch's Revolt. Broken card. Okay, let me put them over here with Monarchs. This is another Sky Striker. So I'll put her over here. You can see it. Come on, Archfiend. Here it is. Triple emergency teleport. Yo. Finally, I have triple emergency teleport. Here it is. Triple lethal. It doesn't matter that it's a common. I just need this card for the Mind Procedure. I'll put it over here. Let me just adjust the quality. I think that's better, yeah. So E-Tally is here with Mind Procedure. Here is the Foxy Tune. My god. Yes. Wow. Foxy Tune, man. Let me put her over here. Wow. Man. Okay, I actually... this is gonna be a problem because, oh my god, I don't really have a lot of space left. Look at this. Too many cards, by the way. Here is the Celine. Yep. Still a good card, especially because it was used in the Exodia FTK by Jeff Leonard. I did watch that. Here is 2 more copies of Tsuchinoko. Where is Tsuchinoko? We don't know. I'm gonna put it where Nessie is. You can see it over here. Come on, Archfiend. Here is the Zerboros. So I bought every topologic monster, I think. Yeah, I bought Zerboros, Trisbania, and the... where is the... and here it is, the Topologic Bomber Dragon. So we have all the topologics. Oh, probably it's gonna be here. Oh, my boy, hurt me. Oh, no way. Here it is. I have to adjust this. Come on. Oh my god. Look at how pretty Archfiend is. Oh, what the fuck with you, Archfiend? I finally have him. Archfiend. Oh. Here it is. alongside his old pal Necromancer. So now we have triple archery and triple necromancer. Just adjust this. Wow. Triple archery and triple necromancer. Man. Triple launcher. Reaper, paranoia, break, barrier, mirage, general. Oh my god. Too many cards, I know, but this is so much fun. It's so much better to actually buy singles than to buy packs, because you actually know you're getting these cards and that's it. 2 more Fusion Destinies, 4 DP. I think here it is Fusion Destiny, but I'm not gonna put because I'm gonna drop some cards if I do that. Here is the Dangerous Gabu. This is for the Madam Spider. I'm gonna put it over here next to the Foxy Tune. Okay. Let's see what this is. Okay, this is a Psychic Blaster. This is broken even with Impunity because this can bring back Stygian from the Vanish pile, and this is a really good card. Yeah. So let me put it over here next to Emergency Teleport. I don't know if you see it. I hope you do. I'm trying to adjust the quality to the best of my abilities, but there are too many cards. Here is the Allied Co-Talker. Wow, man. I'll put it over here because this is my boss monster. 3 copies of Forbidden Chalice. This is still a good card. Let me put it over here. Infernity Sage. I just bought, I think, 1 copy of Sage because that's more than enough. Let me put it next to General as it should be. So General next to Sage, because Sage most of the time will always most of the time will send General to the graveyard. Wow, this is so beautiful. And here is the Finsmith Sanct. This is for the Finsmith package. Here is the Finsmith, so Requiem. This here is the sequence. Yeah. So we have Requiem. Let me just take them over. Okay. So here is the package. So Requiem and Sequence, Sanct, Triple Engraver, and the Lacrima. Yeah. Damn. Wow, man, I'm out of words. Because there are so many engines, there are so many cards. Look at this. This, here, over there, here, all the Charmers and the God cards. Insanity. And we still have a lot, 20-ish cards, I think. Oh, so this is the 3 of Chaos Space and Striker Dragon. Triple Chaos Space. Because I do think that Chaos Space will go to 3. Not maybe this list, but it will come back. And I did order 3 Striker Dragons, so this is one of them. Wow. And here is the Cartesian. Oh my god. Bro, how is Konami actually making these cards look so damn pretty? Look at it. Look at Cartesian. Nah, man, Konami. I do know that Konami sometimes doesn't make the balance cards, but this, man. They are creating some art over here. Let me adjust over here. Okay, that's good. By the way, look at this. Look at every. This is 300 cards, and there are 100 cards behind me as well. And here is the Grand Guignol with Cartesia. Grand Guignol. I'm gonna be using it to send what's its name, the Omega. Omega will shuffle back Launcher, and then I can use Launcher once again. Broken. Here is the Finsmith's Desiree. I'll put it over here. I don't think I think I also ordered the Lacrimosa. Look at this pretty card. Zombie Vampire. Please, Konami, don't ban this card because this card is absurd in my deck, and yeah, just don't ban it, please. It's mine. Thunder Dragon Colossus. One card that this card is still broken. Moving on, here it is, the Raid Raptor Forstrix. Just want to have as a collectible. I also ordered, I think, the... Oh god, 2 more Trishulas! Yes. I have 3 Trishulas now. So now I can actually play Trishula loop. It's great. I also ordered the Wystrix, I think. Here it is, the Crystal Wing. Yo, Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Wow, this is a pretty ass card, man. I'm telling you, Konami is making some good art. And here it is, the Wystrix. Let me just adjust the quality. Not yet. Yeah, here it is. Look at how pretty this card is. Yeah, and this card is basically Hulky Fibrex 2.0. And I'm glad that this card is not yet. I mean, it might be. If we get a wing-based deck that can abuse this card, probably will see the Banhammer, but it's okay. I even bought the Phoenix Blade because that was used with Isolde. I cannot find Isolde in this pile, by the way. Look at this. So Phoenix Blade, I'll put it over here. I bought a Snake Rain as well because I like to have this card, because there will be some broken deck that can abuse the living hell out of this card. So okay, this will be usable then. Put it over here. Okay, we are near the end. Okay, the Strudo. I'll put it here. Oh my god, this is so many cards. I actually thought that this would you know, be a half an hour video, but I'm seeing that this is almost coming to 2 hours, which is insane. Yo. Shadow's Light. Shadow's Light is used for Blazing Cartesia, because when you have Summoner Monk, I think I made a video on this combo where you use what's his name? You summon Summoner Monk, use Shadow's Light, summon Cartesia, and Cartesia can be used to summon Grand Guignol, and Summoner Monk can be used, of course, to summon Archfiend straight from your deck. So I finally have this package. So I'll put it here. Come on. Bubble chain, yo! I had to buy this card. Oh my god, I actually waited 10 more days because of this card, but it was absolutely worth it. Look at it. I know that it's banned and it will probably never see the light of day, but I had to buy it. I had to. I'll put it here, where Infinity Archfiend is. So next to them, yeah, like this. We have Allied, Cool Talker, Finsmiths, we have Chaos Lord Queen, Infernities, Bubble Chain over here, and the Adventure Package. IP Masquerena, of course. The pretty art, if you ask me. 1 second. Yeah, look at how pretty she is, man. IP Masquerade. Yeah. Yeah. This is here. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so here is 2 more copies of Striker Dragon. Also, I'm thinking that Striker Dragon is also gonna get bumped up to 3, so 3 copies of it. And the last is, here it is, the Adularia. So Adularia is broken with the, what's its name, the Adventure Package. So I'm basically gonna put them over here, and that's it, right? And they given me a random magic card. I don't play Magic, I really don't. So I'm just gonna put it over here, and yeah, man, let me just take it out. Okay, so listen up, man. I have so much content. Look at all of these cards that you have seen me open. There will be so much content that you have no idea. And there are still more cards. Wow, I'm actually tired because, man, this was 300 cards, 329 to be exact. And now I have to actually arrange them by links, monsters, and everything. First of all, I have to thank Card Trader Zero for sending me all these cards. And now in this video we are gonna actually arrange all of these cards into, you know, links, synchro, XYZ, fusions, and so on and so forth. And we are actually gonna sleeve them up. And I do have a full package of them, which is, I think there are 1000 sleeves over here. And yeah, let's start. Let me just open the first one. Okay. Here it is. Let me put the, so this is 1550, I think. Give me a second. This. Okay. Okay. Let's open this up. They're very slippery, but okay. Let me start with, of course, my boy, Infinity Archfiend. Oh my god. Finally I have Archfiend. Let me put it over here. So we are gonna actually be arranging, or maybe I should go for the archetypes and engines. Maybe that's the better route, I don't know. Anyway, let me just sleeve up my boy and show it to the world. Here it is. Triple Impermanent Archfiend. Finally, man. Finally I have 3 copies of Archfiend. And now we are gonna sleeve his best friend, Necromancer. Yo, beauty, man, beautiful. Okay, second and the third Necromancer is being sleeved up. And now we have 3 Archfiends and 3 Necromancers. I finally have them in my hands. Look at 3 Archfiends, 3 Necromancers. Wow. Moving on, now we have to sleeve the Mirage. The gold one actually looks decent. Maybe somebody doesn't like the gold version, but it's okay. Everyone has their own preferences, by the way. One sleeve fell from my... Okay, here it is. And the third Mirage. Third Mirage. Okay, no. Okay, so we have sleeved up Mirage. So we have triple Mirage, we have triple Necromancer, we have triple Archfiend. We have Infernities now. Wow. Pretty. Now it's General's turn. Let's leave 3 copies of General. The reason I didn't order Wildcat and Conjure, because I already have them. And also I have the Suppression and the Synchro. I think it's Infinity Hell Doom Archfiend or Doom Archfiend. Yeah, it's Doom Archfiend. Yeah. By the way, these sleeves are actually pretty nice. They have good quality, as you can see. Yeah. Wow. Every Infernity. Necromancer, Archfiend, Mirage, Stygian, Sage. Of course, the Avenger. You only need just 1. Even 1 is debatable because now you have Sage, of course the Patriarch, and here it is, the most broken card of all time, Infinity Launcher. A 1. A 2. And a 3. Three copies of Infinity Launcher. We're gonna put them over here. 3 launcher. We put them over here. Let's continue. Now we have Reaper. Reaper is also very pretty. I bought triple Reaper because in some builds you actually do like to, you need to play triple Reaper because this card is really good for the grind game. We are sleeping up the Infinity Paranoia. There. Now sleeving up Break. And later on I'll also put the cards that are the 100 cards that I have behind me, because those cards I bought maybe like 20 days ago. So I'm just gonna mix them up because there are some cards that complete this collection. Here is now Infinity Barrier, still broken card. I got, and it's super pretty. Ah. Yep, and third barrier. Okay, now see, so we have barrier, break, paranoia, triple reaper, triple launcher. We have the patriarch, avenger, sage. We have the triple general, triple mirage, triple necromancer, triple infinity archfiend. Okay, so this is the infinities. Okay, I'll put them over here. Okay, so there, so they don't take up space. Now I need to arrange everything from here. Like I said, XYZ, synchros, links, and everything. Let me start with Striker Dragon. Where I'm gonna put it over here. Okay. For now, at least until I clear up space to put it. Okay, second striker and the third striker. Slimming up the all broken allied cool talker. Yep. Broken. Yeah. Sleeving this beauty. SP Little Knight. You see, here is the Nightmare Unicorn. Let me just grab it very carefully because I don't want to damage my cards. Okay. So these are the links for now. Let me see, here is this Saryuya. Let me sleeve the Requiem and the Sequence as well. Okay, so Sequence and Requiem. Okay. We have the Trigate over here. Here is the Reproducus. Masquerena. So I'm probably gonna be looking for links now to actually clear up space, because I think that I have ordered links the most, but maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. For now we have sleeved this much, sure. Here we have Lizardos. Lizardos. These are XYZs. Here's the another. Okay, a chained abomination. Here are the topologics. Trisbania. The bomber. Here is the Celine. Okay, here are two more links. Here are Shizuku's and Nightmare and Kagari. The Cerberus and Kagari. Yeah. Let me sleeve up the Kagari. Okay, let's go to the second pack of sleeves. I'll put it over here. Okay. Cerberus. Shizuku. Another Shizuku. And the third copy. And when the price of Engage drops, maybe you'll see me playing Sky Striker, because I do tend to play them on Master Duel a lot, because they are actually, it's not that the deck is easy, but the turn length is very, it's so much shorter than for Infernity, because Infernity you actually need to combo off to kill your opponent, while with Strikers you just have to get to engage and your opponent will probably surrender. And yeah, so Kagari, Shizuku, that's good. Sprite Sprint. Underworld Goddess. Is there any other links? So here is the Isolde. Here is the Moon of the Closed Heaven. Here is the Crystal Hulky Vibrex. Here is the Producer and Bardish. Oh yeah, and also the 6 Charmers over there. Almost forgot about them. Super Producer. Okay. Crystal Hulky Vibrex. Moon of the Closed Heaven. Even though these cards are banned, I still wanted to have them here just for nostalgia, you know, because in the past I have used these cards a lot, and yeah, I really do love these cards, man, especially Hulky Vibrex and Isolde. Yeah. Here is the Proxy. Here are the 6 Charmers. Let me just get them. Here they are. All 6 of them. Are there any links? Okay, so here's the cross ship. If I stumble upon another link, okay. After this we are going over Synchro Monsters. Okay, Hita, Lina, Dark, Win, and the area. So I have all 6 Charmers now. Yep, all 6 of them. And Proxy of Magician. Okay, so these are the links. Let me see. Okay, I'm seeing Phoenix over here. Here's Stygian. Strudel, no. So Phoenix. There is also a access code. Okay, so these are the links. I'll put them over here next to Infinity cards. And now we are gonna go for the synchros. Okay, Ultimaya. The Amazing Dragon. Jam Dragon Drive. 2 of them. Okay, so we are clear up some space a little bit. Okay, Psychic and Punisher, Ancient Fairy, Zeta, Dark Dimension Soldier, Savage, Void Ogre, Shangshin, the Select Psychic Magician, Duration, 2 Trishulas, come on, K, MK2, Serene Psychic Sorceress, Arms of Janix, Crystal Wing, I don't really see any other synchros, so let's leave these for now. Crystal Wing, Janix, Serene, 2 of them, 3 copies of the Psychic Blaster. You probably can get away with 2, but I really do like having 3 copies, so even if I wanted to play 3 copies, I would have that option. Trishula. Duration, okay, this fell off, okay. I mean, understandable, this is too many cards. Okay. And the Silent Psychic Magician. Shangshin. Okay. Okay, so this is the synchros. Okay. I'm gonna put them over here. Let me just get these things out. Now we are going for XYZs. We are recording, that's fantastic. Let me just arrange them. So we have these XYZs, we have the dragon, Wystrix and the zombie vampire, the Jam Fever, Beatrice, okay, oh, yeah, I was missing Black Rose and Crimson Dragon. And okay, we are missing 2 more as well, I'm seeing over here. Chaos Ruler and Chenging. We're gonna sleeve them up shortly, but I have to find the XYZs, like a Phantom Beast. The Jinn. Is there any XYZs left? I don't think so, but if we get to them, I'm just gonna sleeve them up as usual. Okay, let me just put this over here so we have more space. Okay, synchros are going over here, and the XYZ are gonna go over there. I'm gonna move all of these sleeves up up behind me, so I do hope that this doesn't fall on me. I'm just gonna sleeve these synchros very quickly. Yep, those are all the synchros for now. Here's the Lavable chain. Okay. Okay, now we do have some space, but we still need a lot of work over here. So we need another pack of sleeves. Let me put them here. Okay. Continuing on. Dracossack. Typhon. I should have probably bought the Zeus, but Zeus is still actually expensive, so I missed out on him, so it's not that big of a deal. I did get a lot of important cards that I wanted to get, so that's okay. Dante and the Eclipse Twin. Okay, these are the XYZs. Yep, Beatrice, Typhon, Dracossack, Laval Chain, and the Jin. Great. Let me see. Okay, teleport. Here, race. We do have some space actually now, but let's see. Okay, so we are going for fusions. Fusions, I don't really have that much. Here is the Baphomet. Is there? Okay, so here is the Grand Guignol. Here is DP and Axon Kicker Oracle. I think that's all the fusions. No, here it is the Rising Carp. Let's leave them up. Oracle. The DP. Pretty card. Here is the Grand Guignol. The Baphomet. Colossus. Imperial Eater. And Desiree. I see that I'm missing the Lacrima fusion, but my friend has it, so I'm just gonna get it from him. No worries. There is also Duke of Demise, which is somewhere in here. So many cards. It's okay. Now let's go for monsters. So here are Engraver and Lacrima. Procedure, Race, Armageddon Knight. Here's the Shurikusai. Here's the Tsuchinoku, Buyo. So we are gonna sleeve all the monsters. That's basically the majority of these cards. So we'll get a lot of space to operate. The Strudo, Zamin and Veiler. Okay, these are the spells. Here's Torguide, Denier, and Rhino. This is Ghastly Glitch. Let me just put spells and traps over here. Chalice. Reborn. Grass. Phoenix Blade. Okay. Stormfort. 1-for-1 Tenacity. Okay, here are Eidos and the Gamma. Chaos Solar Queens, Allure Dance, Void, this Chaos Space, Adelaria and Water Enchantress, and Wandering Griffin Rider, White for Emissary, Secretation, books, branded fusion. Okay. Here's the ogre dance. Here is the e-tele. Terraforming. And here is the duke. Okay, I'm gonna sleeve it up very soon, but let's just arrange the spell and traps, because we do have a lot of them. Cross out and called by. Okay, ash blossoms, messy, there, Aether, Minecon. Okay, dark hole, pantheism. Okay, let me just leave the Duke of Demise while I'm at it. Put fusions over here. Okay, we have monsters. Ghost Ogre, Tydos, the Egyptian gods. Okay, Wheel Leader, Triple Tactics, Domain. Jackalope, Vanities, Foolish, Rota. Okay. Okay, here's another XYZ. And twist these. Fusion. The Monarchs and Stygian. And Triple Melee. Monarchs Erupt. And now we have finally organized all of the cards. Now let's put them on the playmat. By the way, look at this beauty. Black Rose Dragon. Beautiful as ever. Okay. Okay. Let's put it here. So these are the XYZs. Synchros, Links, and the Infernities. Just launcher, Patriarch, Avenger, Sage, General, Mirage, Necromancer, and Archfiend. Okay, sleeve up the Levier. Okay, and let me put fusions over here. Okay, so here, so we have actually organized most of the things, but we are missing spell and traps and monsters. And let's do that. Okay, here is this. Let me open this as well, because I'm gonna need that for sure. Okay, let me start with monsters. So let me put them like here. Okay. So melee. Okay, let me sleeve them quick. Here is malicious. Here is Stygian. You probably don't really run triple Stygian, but it's good to have. Stygian. Now here are the monarchs. I really do like the monarchs, by the way, because they are actually very interesting and they are very consistent now because of this card and Tessera. Tessera gives them another normal summon, and it also gets idea from the deck, which is really good because monarchs were struggling before with consistency, because if they draw little guys and they don't draw monarchs, they are screwed. But now their consistency is actually very high with triple Idia, Eidos, Tessera. They really do have a lot of consistency going for them. Here is the prototype Psychic Blaster. And by the way, I already have 3 copies of Serene Psychic Girl, so if you're wondering why I didn't order her, I already have 3 copies. Because she's probably the best card in the new Psychics. Here's Jackalope. Let me just arrange the Monarch cards so it'll be easier later. Okay, so this is it. So now we have Eidos, we have Tessera, Idia, and Eidos for now. Here is 2 more copies of Tessera. Here it is. Great. Here is another copy of Jackalope. Here is 2 Erebus's. Here is Majesty's Fiend. And here is the 3rd copy of Danger Jackalope. Great. Here are the wheel leaders and the driver. Here's Tsuchinoko as well, and the 3rd wheel leader. Here it is. Here is okay, so 3 wheel leaders. Driver will be going alongside Gamma. Okay, so here's Jackalope and Tsuchinoko. Okay. So these are the monarchs. These are the dangers. That's great. Here are the god cards. Obelisk Slifer and the Winged Dragon Fura. You just have to have them, man. Come on, look at them. And also I bought I ordered this one because I really do like this artwork more, while these 2 artworks are pretty. Let's put them here. And by the way, I also have a big binder. You can see it over here. Just grab it. So we have a big binder over here. So we're gonna put all of these cards in the binder. So get ready for that as well. Yeah. It's so much work. Oh my god. Here is the wagon, here is the third IDOS. Here is the ghost ogres. Okay. So this will be the section for the punks. Dangers, this is just hand traps and everything else. Here is the Aether. Okay. Here 3 copies of Nessie. Okay, so punk cards, Nessie, we have the Ash Blossoms over here. Let's leave Ash Blossom. Okay. Here's the Madam Spider and the Deer Note. Yep. We can put them like here, so monarchs, dangers, and punks. Messy. Okay. The elements. Okay. Overdance. Yep. Here is the Cortesia. Wandering Griffin. And the tier elements, you can see them, right? Yep, here they are, Marley, Havness, and Sharon. Havness and Marley. Now it's Tularia, Enchantress, Castle Queen, Decidos. Where is Lacrima? Here she is. You just sleeve her immediately. Gosh. Okay, Idos for the monarchs. We're here. Adolaria of the June moon. Still actually low-key broken. Okay. Leave them up. And here's the color queens. Okay. Color queens. Castle Queen and the OG. Yep, you still have to run her. Let's see, Jackalope, we are missing one Tsuchinoko. So I'll put it like this. Over here. Here are the punks. There. Here's the Enchantress. Okay. You see, here's Dorga, here's the Xamin, Foxytune, Vanity's Fiend. Okay. Tour guide and these are the punk stuff. See, I didn't buy the rising scale because rising scale is still super expensive. It was like $20 or $30 a copy. So I said that that's not worth it. I'm waiting until the price drops and maybe I'll buy it in the future, but for now I can just play the regular punks with Zamin and the Foxy Tune, Ogre Dance. So these are Deer Note and Wagon and Madam Spider. Yep, here they are. We put them over here. Okay. Gamma, Rhino Warrior. We need more sleeves. Come on. Okay. Denier. Yep, third copy of Failure, Destrudo, Duo. Here is the Tsuchinoko, finally. Here is the Shirakusai, Triple Armageddon Knight. Here is the Mind Procedure. Here is Ray. And 3 copies of Engraver. And I think that's it for the monsters. Which is a lot, by the way. Oh my god. Come on. Okay. So these are all the monsters. And yeah, these ones as well. I'll just put Black Rose over here. Organize this a little bit. Okay, so Eternities, Fusions. This, and this. Okay, so these are the monsters. There are too many. Now let's go for the spell and traps. Here is the Monarch Serupt. The Teleport Fusion. The Twin Twisties. So this is the Revolt. Oh, this is for monarchs, but it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna arrange them later on. We're just gonna put them now in spell and traps zone, and then we are gonna differentiate spells from traps. Galaxy Journey, here's the MST, here's the Fusion Destiny domain, and second Fusion Destiny, here triple foolishes. Okay, Rota. And the third Fusion Destiny. Okay, triple Fusion Destiny. Actually, we can do this now, so we can put spells and traps. Okay, so we can put them like this. Okay, here's the 2 remaining copies of domain. Okay, TTT, Pentism, Dark Hole, okay, right, yep. I still do remember the video where I posted Infinity with Crossout, where I got around 47,000 views. Yeah, I remember that time where that video just blew up. I uploaded it randomly at some time. I think it was like 8 p.m. and I didn't really think that the video would explode that much, but it really did. And I'm glad that I actually posted it, because I was actually thinking, should I post this? Is this good video material? And it turns out it actually was. 48,000 views. Yep, imperm. Here's the shadows light. Here are the terraformings. I actually wanted to buy the Nightmare's Drone, the Ubel field spell, but the card is a bit too expensive. It was it 20 euros for one copy, which was unreasonable, because Ubel is not the best deck anymore, so I had a feeling that the price would drop, but that's not the case. But it's okay. Branded Fusion, Voltsark. We still didn't get to the 3 copies of MST. Books. Have you ever, did you read any books in recent times? Because I did, and it was a blast. It was about a detective working with her colleague. I don't really remember their names, but the book was very entertaining because you're always on the fence what will happen next. Yeah, just put this over here so the cards don't fall off. Triple chaos space. This card is most definitely coming to 3. If not now, it will in the future, because Konami will you know, publish more. They will create more chaos cards, chaos monsters, so chaos space will be the best card for them. And into the void we need more sleeves. Oh my god. Let's open them. Yep, I knew I needed 1000 sleeves, by the way. Come on. Budge out. That's it. Okay. On this side. Into the void. Here is the alert dance. I do also have the alert temple. I already pulled it from a pack. So but I don't really advise playing temple because you don't really need it, because you are going minus for nothing basically. I mean for the same thing, because alert queen also needs to discard a monster, so you're going -2, where Dance could just search alert queen, discard dark, target it, and do your combo. So that's so much better, and it saves a card in your hand. Okay, so Prime Monarch, Imper, and the return, right? No, the Monarch's Erupt. Here is the Phoenix Blade, Goated, Grass, Reborn. I have so many spells. Okay, here is the Chalice. I really do like using Chalice because it's basically a Widow Anchor, but it doesn't require you to not have a monster in the main monster zone. Parallel Rhino for Sharon. Here is the Return of the Monarchs. Here is Dangerous Gabu. Here is the Labyrinth and Archfiend's Ghastly Glitch. 3 copies. Wait, did I just... I probably only ordered 1 MST then. Sure. It's okay. Sanct. 3 copies. Wow. Okay. I'll leave these for later. Okay, so these are all the spells and traps. Just put them. Here's the shadows light. Put them over here. Whew. Okay. Now let me bring up the cards I mentioned. So we have Suppression. We have Triple Big Welcome. Okay, this is A to Z. Trap Stun, some bulk. Shipping Arrow, Maiden of Blue Tears. Here's the Phantom Knight's Fogblade. We have some bulky cards, but suppression is there, so I'll put it over here. So those are the traps. I'll just put them with these cards. Okay, so these are the traps. Let me take the spells. You have seen change of card, color, tuning, rekindling, poly. This is a hidden goo because theory realize can send medias for cost, and I did pull medias, so I can use this card as a way to get to medias, to get to know what the opponent's top card is. And it also has the second effect: if you banish it, I can target medias to turn it into well, medias is what, spellcaster or something, so maybe this doesn't work on this, but on any Infernity you can just change it to a light fiend and do a Fiendsmith play. There's some interesting card. Equips, Evil Eye Unleashed, Cyclone, Vessel, Contract, and here is double Minecon. Let me just see where the first copy, where the other third copy is. Here it is. Here it is, 3 copies of Mind Control. Yep, 3 copies. That's great. Onomatopoeia. We have so many copies of Mutiny. Here is the Allure Dance. Now let me just find 2 more copies of it. Is it over here? Nope. Is it over here? Yes, it is. Okay. So now we have a full Chaos Allure Queen engine. So here it is. Here is the Allure Dance alongside the Chaos Allure Queen and the Allure Queen level 7. Okay, let me just put them here. Just some bulky cards. Barrage. I also pulled Lemnis Gate. Interesting gate. Drones, Resonator Command, have Resort, and here is the Palace I was talking about. So I do have Palace, but I'm probably not gonna play it. Command, yep. I do have Pearl Rhino, but it's okay. Okay, those are all the spells. Let me now get the monsters. I think these are the monsters. No, these are the links. Here are the monsters. Okay, so we have Tistina, we have the Alpha, the Master of Beasts, Clear Wise Dragon, Wicked. This card is actually interesting because this can actually pop the whole board. By the way, because when you tribute a dark, you can tribute a dark to special summon itself, and then you can attack and destroy it, send a monster, and then special summon it again. So you can just ram multiple times to destroy multiple monsters that your opponent controls, which is interesting. Mech Knights, Labyrinths, the Quantums. Here it is, the Psychic Blaster. Here is the Eidos, third copy. Let me just put these over here. Here is the Monk. Let me put these monsters over here. So here are the 3 copies of Monk. Here is the Medius. Yep, I do have it. And I also do have the Dark Necromancer, which is a interesting card, especially with the new Archfiend rituals. And also it's a very good looking card. What is also interesting, I do have the Deep Sea Fiend, Sky Blaster. Okay. Here is the Wildcat, the Conjurers, and the Wildcat again. So I do have 2 copies each. So I'll put them in the Infernity pile. Let me put them over here. So Avenger, Wildcat, Conjurer. Yep. Here is the Tour Guides, Buyo. I also have the Soul Resonator, and here is the Psychics. Here is the Mind Procedure and Minister. Soul Resonator. Can go over there. Buyo, Tour Guide. Okay, Faker. Here is the Serene Psychic Girl. Here is 2 Veilers. Now let's just find these remaining cards. So these are the Monarchs. Here is the Eidos. So now we have 3 copies. So now we have 3 copies of Eidos, which is probably the best monarch. Okay, so 3 copies of Eidos. We have triple Fiend, triple Aether, double Erebus. Is it just the 1 Majesty's Fiend? I think it is. It's okay, you only need 1. Here is Tessera, here is Idea and Eidos. I think that's all for the Monarchs. So 2 Eidos, Idea, Tessera, Majesty, Erebus, Aether, Fiend, and Eidos. Yeah. That's for the monsters. Yep. So these are Shurakusai, Punks. Okay, great. Engravers, Race. Here is the procedure. So we have 3 Mind Procedure now. Here it is. So you can go Serene Psychic Girl, banish anything, summon the procedure. Procedure can add teleport or any other teleport that we recently got. Okay, so Psychic Girl, procedure. Let me see where are the Minister and Prototype. Oh, here is Buyo and Veiler. Here is Tour Guide, Solar Queen, Lacrima. Here are Ash Blossoms. Okay, nothing over here. Here there are Minister, and so we have now 3 copies of Minister, 3 copies of Psychic Blaster, 3 copies of Serene Psychic Girl, and 3 copies of Mind Procedure. We're probably not gonna be playing 3 copies of each, but they are good to have there. Here is 3 copies of Tour Guide and 3 Buyo. They are very necessary. Here is Monk, Dark Necromancer, and is the Pure. We can put them over here. Tour Guide. Here are the Punks, the Veilers, and also I almost forgot to show you the extra deck. that I already had, so just put this over here. So I had Abramax, Zelantis, so I already had Zelantis, that's why I didn't order it. I have Summon Sork. Yep, I do have this beauty. Let me just adjust the quality. Okay, here it is. Wow, she's pretty, man. Damn, she's pretty. Then just adjust over here. That's great. Double helix, lambda for gamma, cross crusader, the random link, I don't know. Ashlon, this is a interesting card. Lympholinkus, security dragon, cherubini. Here it is. Here, she. I don't know what she is. Heavenly spheres. Long one. Here it is, the Trishula. So let me just find two more copies. Here it is. So now we have 3 copies of Trishula. Yeah, triple copies of Trishula. Fantastic. We put them over here. Links are over there. These are XYZs. This card is underrated as hell because this can destroy. This can shuffle itself back and all monsters your opponent controls when it has 4000 attack. Interesting. Omega. We have multiple copies of Crossmind Archon, but we'll probably just gonna play one copy. X-Lord, Omniburster. Here it is, the Doom Archon. Yep. Beautiful. Chaos Base. Here is the Serenian. And where is the Silent Psychic and Serene? Let me just find the 2 copies of them. Here is the Silent Psychic and here it is. Sorceress is over here. Okay, let me put them over for synchros. Here is the Mortal Dragon. Probably one of the best targets for Crystron Hulky Fibrex Prism because it's a synchro tuner and actually it does something on the field. Brio, DeLorean, Legendary 6-Hammer Kizan. I already had Justiciar and Danglong. Here is Tachyon, Infinity, Gaia Stream, the Shadowmaker, Valen, Redoer. I already have Dugaris, which is fantastic. Tornado Dragon, Exciton for Finsmiths, and also it's a good card going second. Emerald, Rocks, Light Dragon Etignister, the Heroic Champion, and the Phantom Knight of Breaksword, good card. And here is the Absolute Exxon Kicker, good card. Gladiator Beast, Heraclinos, Basha, Necroquip for Finsmith, Winda, and the Gladiator Beast. Here, fusions, I'll just put them over here. Okay, and here are just some random pendulums. Random. Chalice Slime, Angry Burger, and Miracle Raven. These cards are actually pretty good, especially the Burger, because Burger can add any what's its name, Nouvelle. Yeah, so they're actually really good. Is that everything? I think it is. So I did manage to organize a lot of cards, but there's still a lot to do. But that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'm gonna see you very, very soon with a lot of content. And yeah, we still do have Archfiend now, and Necromancer, and Mirage, General, Sage, Wildcat, Conjurer, Avenger, and Patriot, Launcher, Reaper, Paranoia, Break, Barrier, and Suppression. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon, and goodbye.